Thank you. So our next game, we're going to actually need someone to come up and have some fun with us. So can we get the lights? So we need a volunteer to come up. I promise it's not really that scary. See someone over here really excited to come up. Yeah, go ahead. Come on up. So there's a camera over here. Yeah. What's your name? John. John, thanks for volunteering, man. Appreciate you. All right, so you're going to have a seat here. This game is called Gibberish Expert. I didn't want to say it beforehand, just in case John had played this game before, and he was like, I'm not doing this. So the way that this game works is we're going to have John as our expert in a subject that people aren't normally an expert in. Danny is going to be our television host, and he's going to interview John. And he's going to ask some questions, but the only caveat here is that, just like the name suggests, you can't speak any English. Now you can understand it, but you can't speak it. So if I said, hey, just tell me your name in some made-up language, right? Not a real language. What would you say? I love this, yes. This is great. I love John already. So, Nicole here is going to serve as our interpreter. So she's going to let us know what John is saying. So, I'm going to need a suggestion from the audience of a subject that somebody isn't normally an expert in.
Belly button.
Yes.
Yeah, her penis again. Also her belly button lint. Let's go belly button lint. All right, John, you're an expert in belly button lint. So, can you come over here, Danny? You're going to be our host. And without further ado, the other thing is pay attention, because there probably will be an opportunity where Danny's going to open it up to the audience to ask a question. So, or two, or three. So, pay attention. Tell us what you want to know about belly button lint.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to the Chat Burrow. I am your host, Danny, and we are joined by a very special guest all the way from somewhere else. We have John. And John here is an expert in belly button lint. And you belly button lint students could join us. John, how did you get into belly button lint?
With Peter Pan, Cinco, wow. In that Slipro.
I got that, but can you tell them?
Sure. So I got into it one day when I was in the shower, and I was just like lathering up, and I noticed that there was something in my belly button. So I stuck my finger in, and I pulled it out, and I said, "This is lint, and it's amazing."
John, are there any dangers to belly button lint? I mean, you're just digging around in there. What do I have to look out for?
Well, for example, you stop deep water. In some then the
You hop in there.
Well, you gotta watch out, because if you're eating other food and you're naked, stuff could get stuck in the folds of your belly, and it could cause you to not be able to get your finger in there to get the lint. So don't eat naked if you want to do the belly button prodding.
Okay. So are there different types of belly button lints that I should be looking out for, John?
oh, that's not now. Hey. Sammy, Debbie, Snala, Statue, and Brimsam,
There's two.
Well, as mentioned, John, we have a lot of students out here. Do you have time to take a couple questions from the audience? Does anyone have any questions?
I'd love to.
I see a hand back there.
Yes. What makes belly button lint such an effective aphrodisiac?
He also needs a translator.
Brain's name for first finger, Cinca Cloverflower. Proceed.
Belly button lint is an aphrodisiac because it's really soft and fuzzy and it gets me going. It's a little weird.
I'm looking forward to finding mine later. Yes, over here.
Hi, how you doing? How large is your collection of belly button lint if you're such an expert?
Woo! That's me for referring for Mr. Brava. Yes.
Woo-wee! It's all over the house. I got it everywhere in collections and in the stove and some in the fridge and some under the bed. Just everywhere.
Okay, I think we might have time for one more question. Yes, right here.
How much is the collection worth?
That's good. I need to be saving mine.
No, that's Jeff. No, rips. No, I don't have to fix. No, it's just, no. It's not that.
$1 million.
Real quick, John, I actually picked up a copy of your book, The After Dinner Lint. If you could be so kind as to read an excerpt of your book about lint conversation starters. And go ahead and sign that for me, too.
Have a sip ever?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sit in. Rosanna. Hey, stuff of hay! Hey, what was it? And that I see complexama. Hola.
Belly button conversation starters usually start by, hey baby, you want to stick your finger in this? All right, do that.
Well, that's actually, that book helped me get my girlfriend, so thank you very much. Everyone, give it up to John.